Here is saying find the angle between these two lines. To find the angle between two lines, we find the angle between their direction. This is direction 1, so we can call this D1. And this is direction 2, we can call this D2. To find the angle between two lines, we know that the cos of the angle between the two lines, the cos of theta, is going to be equal to the angle between their directions, D1 dot D2 over the length of D1 times the length of D2. That's how we find the angle between two lines. So now D1 dot D2 is going to be equal to, let's find their dot product. This is going to be 3, 0, 1 dot. This is now going to be 5 minus 1, 2, 5 minus 1, 2, over the length of D1. The length of D1 is going to be the square root of, this is now 3 square plus 0 square, which is just 0, plus 1 square. And then we're multiplying it by the length of D2. And the length of D2 is going to be the square root of 5 square plus minus 1 square, or you can just put 1 square plus 2 square. And that's going to be the how we find the angle. So let me take out our calculator because I am not going to be doing that. I'm going to get out the big boy calculator. Yes, man. Get out the big boy. So here we get out the big boy now. We're going to work this out. Working out the dot product first. 3 times 5 plus, this is now 0 times minus 1 plus, this is now 1 times 2. So work out the dot product and that gives us 17. So we get 17. So now that we get 17, the dot product part, that's equal to 17 divided by, now continuing, this is now the square root of 3 square plus 0 square plus 1 square. So we're working that out now. So bring up the calculator again, because as I said, I'm not very keen on working out these questions in my head today. So we're going to work this out. The denominator is the square root of 3 square plus, that was 0 square plus, this was 1 square. Close that bracket, then we multiply it by the square root of, this is now 5 square plus 1 square plus 2 square. We work that out. That's giving us 10 root 3. This is giving us 10 times the root of 3. This is 10 times the root of 3. 10 times the root of 3. So since we get 10 root 3 now, that means the angle theta is just going to be cos inverse of that. Theta is just cos inverse. Theta is cos inverse 17 over 10 root 3. That is theta. Cos inverse 17 over 10 root 3. Again, you know me, I'm not going to be doing this. I'm actually just going to put it in the calculator. So let us go ahead and put it in the calculator. Because the calculator is so fun, it's so easy, it is so nice. So let's work it out. We want press shift, cos inverse, fraction button. This is now 17. Press the down button over 10 times the root of 3. Then we close up that bracket. 11 what? 11.03. So that's the angle, 11.03. And that's in degrees, by the way. So the angle is 11.03 degrees. 11.03 degrees. So that's the angle between these two lines. Angle between two lines is the angle between their directions. Now, what if you're given two lines when they're in parametric form? Two lines in parametric form, this is their direction. This is the direction. This is D1 and this is D2. So you don't need to focus on anything else. Those are the directions. So to find the angle between two lines given their direction, that's just going to be the cos of theta. We know is a dot product of their direction. So it's going to be D1 dot D2, which is 2 minus 3, 6, with the dot product with the D2, which is 1, 2, 2, and this is being divided by the length of D1, which is the square root of, this is going to be 2 square plus 3 square. And you might say, why not plus minus 3 square? Any number square is positive, so I don't need to put minus 3. Plus 6 square, that's what we'll find. That's going to be the length of D1 times the length of D2 is just going to be the square root of 1 square plus 2 square plus 2 square. This is what we're going to have. Nice and easy, soft. So all I have to do is just work this out now. Of course, you know me already. I'm not going to stress out myself too much. We're going to use the calculator. So using the calculator, the dot product is going to be 2 times 1. Then it's going to be plus minus 3 times 2 plus, and this is going to be 6 times 2. We work out that the dot product is 8. So again, this is 8. That's the dot product. This is 8 over. Now we're going to work out now the length in the denominator. So evaluating their length in the denominator, it is the square root of 2 square plus 3 square plus 6 square Whoa, I made a mistake there. My apologies. Still getting used to this. So this is 2 square plus 3 square plus 6 square. Close that bracket, not right here. Times, put another square root. This is now 1 square plus 2 square plus 2 square. Yes, that is that. Work this out, I will get 21. So the denominator works out to be 21. And so theta is going to work out to be cos inverse of 8 over 21. Theta is cos inverse 8 over 21. That's how we find theta. And so theta works out to be cos inverse of 8 over 21, which is going to be, again, I'm going for the calculator one last time. One last time. It's not that I cannot work it out. It's just that it's a lot easier with the calculator. So it's cos inverse of 8 over 21. And that is going to give us 67.6 degrees. So the answer we get is 67.6 degrees. Easy. soft, capital T.